I think it's going to be a very entertaining and informative few minutes with Mr. Brian Hammill, who is a world-renowned hoop dancer. Brian's going to talk to us a little bit about the struggles that he's gone through as an entrepreneur, and then we'll entertain us with a very good dance. So.
You can applaud it. All right, how's everybody doing today? Oh, come on now. I know we can do a little bit better. How's everybody doing today? I'd like to thank each and every one of you for letting me come up here today. My name is Brian. I was born for the Ho-Chunk Nation. A lot of people didn't know who we were until we got 5 casinos. So now every time somebody goes up there and loses, we tell them thank you. But I was invited up here about a couple months ago. I got a call, and they asked if I was willing to come and not only share a hoop dance, but share a little bit of my story on why I do what I do, where I came from, and kind of how I became an entrepreneur. I always laugh. I always call it entrepreneur because you really have to be kind of full of it sometimes to get everything to work. But I grew up in Wisconsin. My hometown was 900 people. I graduated in the top 20 of my class. There was 26 of us. So see, I did good. But it was a small town where nobody traveled anywhere. I grew up and everybody was like, you know, this is where you're going to stay. And you're either going to work construction, you're going to be a farmer, or you're going to be a farmer. That was kind of the options. And at the age of 17, I joined the military. I spent 6 years in the U.S. Army.
All right.
Yeah, go Army, Army strong. I went for one Marine out there to say something. I know they're out. But when I was in the military, I'd been dancing most of my life, you know, going to powwows, gatherings, just kind of the small, you know, traditional powwows, not really on the contest circuit too much, but just kind of the local stuff in the area. And when I was in the military, every November, everybody knows what November is, Native American Month, my first sergeant came up and said, hey, you know, you're Native and we really want you to do a program for us to share just a little bit about your Native culture. Well, I didn't have any of my stuff with me, so I contacted my dad. He sent over my outfit, sent over some old powwow tapes, the old polka war dance songs. And I went up there and I tried to do a presentation. I had no idea what I was going to say, and I just winged it the whole way through. And afterwards they came up, they told me they liked it, and I was like, yeah, well, you liked it, but I was not impressed. But I kept I started to, you know, I got that fever again. You know how you do something and all of a sudden you get that fever back? Well, I got that fever again, and it really became, you know, how can I really, you know, keep doing what I enjoy? Well, when I was getting out of the military, I was very blessed. I had one of the majors I worked with told me I should become an Army nurse. And I was like, well, you know what, that sounds like a good idea. And by that time, I got transferred over to Louisiana. Fort Polk. Has anybody been there before?
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
Tigerland.
yeah, that's where old trailer hopes go to die. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah, he's like,
Tigerland. Yep.
But I started going and hanging out with the Alabama Cushada over in Texas, and the Cushada down in southern Louisiana. They have casinos now too. So, is it for me? No? But I started dancing with them, and I started working on the scholarship, and I got the scholarship, and they said, you can go anywhere you want to go. Well, I grew up in Wisconsin. It's cold and wet. I was stationed over in Korea. It's just like Wisconsin. And then I went to Louisiana, and it's just wet. And I was like, I'm sick of wet. And Grand Canyon University invited me to come down, and I came down. And has anybody ever done anything with the government? So you guys know how government funding goes, correct? So I got down here, I had a scholarship, and they said, yes, we are going to take care of you. I had a car payment, all kinds of other payments, and they said, we're going to take care of you in about 8 months. So I was like, oh no. So I started dancing at the top of the place called Rawhide. Anybody ever heard of that? And they used to be really neat there, and I danced with Dennis Alley and the Wisdom Dancers. And I was given the hoop dance before I got here by a friend of mine from the Alabama Cushada. And he said, you know what, whenever you dance, make sure you always share the story. Well, I started dancing more and more, and I realized, you know what, that's my passion. And I really like to share, because I like to be able to talk to somebody and just give them that feeling of, you know, they understand. Because to me, I have a theory about culture. A lot of people come up and say, you know what, I don't know anything about this culture, I don't like it. Has anybody ever encountered that before? I believe it's like a box. You know, somebody comes up and they got a box, and it's a beautiful box. And you look at it and say, man, that is so cool. Can I see that? What do you do if they tell you no? You're like, wow, you're rude. And then, later what do? You get a little bit upset, don't you? You're like, man, they're kind of stingy. I wanted to see what was in that box. I was being nice. And then later, you know what you're going to do? You're probably going to find a way to destroy that box. Well, that box is culture. If we hide our culture and tell everybody, you know what, you can't see it, they're going to get, first they're going to be like, wow, you're rude. And then they're going to get mad at us. They're not going to like us anymore. And then what they're going to do is they're going to find a way to make us go away. So my idea of doing shows is I want to open that door for everybody to see the beauty that we've been given. Kind of a good idea, isn't it? You know, we don't have to give everything away. All we have to do is just share just enough so that they're like, you know what? I met a Native person once. There's over 2 million of us, 500 nations. I hope they meet at least one of us. Maybe. I had a friend of mine that went to school in Louisiana, and they actually told their child, he's like, hey, I'm Indian. And they're like, no, you're not. All the Indians are dead. That was a teacher. Yeah, so we have some work to do. But my idea is, when I perform the same way every time, because there might only be one person out there. But that one person might have only seen one opportunity. So who am I to take that opportunity away? So when I first started dancing, I started dancing at Rawhide, started doing shows, started making phone calls. I was working Circle K, graveyard shift. I was working at Rawhide from about 6 to 10, doing 2 to 3 shows an hour sometimes. And then, during the morning, I was making phone calls. I want to share. I want to do a presentation. The first year, I think I did 20 shows. The best year I ever had, we did between 300 to 400 shows. Now, that's just not me. What I do is I have people like Palmer over here, and I call them up, I say, Palmer, they really want to have an artisan to share the story of why they do the Hopi art. And then Palmer will come and he'll share the living street. So, not only am I employing me, I'm employing artisans and other dancers. So we go out and we really try to have a good time, show everything in a good way, make people laugh, because if you can make somebody smile or laugh, I've always been taught that that's a blessing. So we can bless everybody. Kind of a good idea. And now, I'm going to start talking about the hoop dance. But I also want to mention, we can't stop changing, evolving. We don't have to forget where we came from, but we also have to keep changing. That's why I wear the brighter colors. Because I'm really old and I'm really slow, so the bright colors make me look fast. Does that work? But it shows that we evolve and we change. And at the age of 45, I got a wild hair, and I said, you know what, there's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to serve the community in other ways. So I actually went to the Arizona Law Enforcement Academy. And at the age of 45, I became a police officer, working the streets, working graveyard shift. And it's quite an accomplishment. So you always have to try to remember, always push forward. And I still do 200 shows a year. Yeah, I have absolutely no life. But I also pass it down to my children. My son is 13. He wanted to come up here today and said, no, you have AIDS testing, so you're going to go to school. So how many of you guys, has anybody here never seen hoop dancing before? Oh, thank goodness. I can do whatever I want, and you guys won't know the difference. But the hoop dance in our native culture is very sacred. And it represents a circle of life. The circle of life, no beginning, no ending. We're taught that each and every one of us, it doesn't matter who we are, where we come from, the color of our skin, the religion that we follow, we are all just human beings in the sacred hoop, the circle of life. We all carry one hoop that holds our memories, our goals, our life's achievements. But life doesn't really, truly begin until we open up our eyes as infants and we look up. And at that time, we see our family looking over us. And notice how the hoops begin to weave together, touching at various points. Every time we meet somebody new as a child, as a teenager, as an adult, all of these hoops, they weave together, they form that sacred web of life. And when everything works in perfect harmony the way it should, at that time, a sacred thing happens. We can create the perfect world to live in. Now, how many of you guys want to know what the rest of these hoops are? I know this guy right here does, because he said I have to mention this. Anybody want to know? Yeah? That's marriage. Yeah, that's jumping through hoops. Now, in some of our native nations, this dance is actually a healing dance. It's a prayer dance to heal our people. In other native nations, this is the dance of the children. It was often said that the children would look upon the dance and they would see it, and they would see the ceremonies and they would mimic it. And as elders, they didn't condemn the children and say, no, you can't do that. Instead, they encouraged them. And they kind of changed the path a little bit. So we keep our traditions, but we also have a different version. Now, where I come from, this is the dance of a warrior's journey. And it tells the path of how the warrior went on the journey. He saw different things of beauty. He saw the eagle taking flight, the butterfly emerging from the cocoon, the hummingbirds, the flowers, the sun, the moon, the stars, the warrior upon the battlefield, and the really old, tired hoop dancer getting ready to pass out. That's my move. But within this dance, you're going to see how these different formations come to life. Now, a lot of people want to know, how can there be so many different stories? There's over 500 native nations. We all have our own stories. Now, we always have to remember to honor the stories of the other people and learn from them, because basically each tribe is very unique, but we also have a lot in common. So I'm going to turn it over to Palmer over here. Now, I am vertically challenged. I'm on a stage and I still look short, but I'm going to be dancing over here on the carpet. That way I don't fall off this beautiful stage. So if anybody in the back wants to stand up, you're more than welcome to do so. So I hope you enjoyed my style of hoop dance. And this is, by the way, this is Palmer. Everybody say hi, Palmer. Palmer is from the Hopi Nation, and he's going to come up at this time. So bring him on up.
I had to talk. I thought I was just eye candy. The dancer who is here today knows dance is a difficult dance to do. But the dancer does, see, dance is the time with a drum beat while making different formations. Now you do have to use your imagination to see all these things in here. But if you look hard enough, you just might be lucky enough to see Mickey Mouse. Everybody sees something different. Now, as a matter of fact, the other day, I saw a young warrior all tangled up, rolling across the ground in his hips. You gotta see that, don't worry. That's just his fallen warrior routine. It's all part of the show. But if you do see anything that you like, feel free to applaud our dancer here. You can yell, you can scream, you can clap, do the wave if you like. So what am I enjoying is dancing out here? The louder you guys are, the harder he's been dancing, but he feeds off that energy. And like Brian said, he's a very old man. So he needs all the encouragement he can get. Now, if you see something that you don't like, go ahead and let him know anyways. That's for my benefit, I enjoy that. But Brian here is a phenomenal dancer. He's actually ranked among the top 10 in the world for this style of dance. And as a matter of fact, just a few years ago, he was ranked 6th in the world. Let's give him a big round of applause. 6th in the world. Granted, there are only 5 other dancers there that year. Still took 6th place.
You are too nice.
It's too much fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Lord of the Rings. Bill Baggins. From the state of Wisconsin, representing the whole Chunk Nation, Brian Hammill, 5-time world hoop dance champion. Let's bring him out and start him off with a great big round of applause. There it is. Woo! Oh man, you guys all enjoy that dance? All right, good, good. That's what I like to hear. Because in all reality, I taught him everything that he knows. Yeah, he was so young, I actually started him off with Cheerios. That's what now this is what I like to call Indian aerobics. You know, it keeps a lot of young warriors in shape. But notice I said a lot of young warriors. Not all of us, but a few of us. As a matter of fact, right here, he's getting after me. Homer, start hoop dancing, get in shape. I looked at him and said, what are you talking about? I am in shape. Round is a shape, right? Yeah, that's right. I think we're doing all right. Let's get Brian.
Paul came up to me a couple weeks ago and said, man, you know what? I got the body of a god. I looked at him, he said, yeah, you know Buddha, right? you guys have a good time? Now, a lot of people, they see me today, and oftentimes I'll hear, oh, he's got it easy. He just stepped into this. How many of you guys have ever heard that? I mean, doing what you do. Man, he's got it easy. He doesn't have it as hard as me. At the age of 5, I couldn't talk. I had a speech impediment. And they said, you know what? You're always going to have it. I was like, all right. When I was a freshman and a sophomore in school, I had a teacher tell me one day, man, you're never going anywhere. You will never be anything but a construction worker. It's like, wow. And I had somebody say, you know what? You can't be a public speaker. And I heard those can'ts. And they said, you can't make a living dancing. How many of you guys have ever heard the word can't? Every one of you have that. So you know what? We have young children out there. What do we tell them? You can't. We lift them up an inch, and they'll go a foot. I tried to win the World Championships. I started trying at the age of 24, and I went in 1994 to the World Championships. And somebody came up and said, man, how would you do that? I stuck out my chest because I was 24 and said, man, I'm just good. I didn't even place. Not even close. But you know what I wanted? I wanted that world title. So I kept going back every year, and then I turned 30. And somebody said, man, how'd you do that? I said, man, I can't lie to you. Starbucks and Red Bull. And I still didn't win. Finally, I had 1 year left in the adult division. I was going to be 39. And the year before, I missed it by 2 points to a young man from Utah. And he was the happiest guy I ever met. Man, I hated him. 2 points. So the next year, we're competing. And I was getting ready to go out there, and the night before, I got the flu. 101 temperature, I couldn't even see straight. I said, oh well. So that weekend I went anyways. First round, I almost passed out. Paramedics were like, dude, you need to go home. I'm like, no, I can do it. I got this. Second round, I danced through. I thought death had hit me. Palmer came and sang a memorial song. And I made it into the finals by like that much. And right before it was time for the final round, it rained. It took the temperature from like 90 to 70. I went out, the arena was wet. I looked at it, I looked at my hoops and said, you know what? I've given you everything I have. Now, maybe you can show me what to do. I don't remember dancing. I know when I got done, I felt good, the flu was gone. And I went, felt good. They announced 6th place, it wasn't me. 5th place, it wasn't me. 4th, it wasn't me. 3rd place, it wasn't me. There was 2 of us left. Me, and that smiley kid from Utah. I looked at him, I was like, really, dude? He was like, yeah, hi. No, not hi. You're a great kid, but I really despise you. And they said, there's 2 points difference. And in 2nd place, it wasn't me. So I was very happy I won that year. Don't get me wrong, Charles Denny comes from a great family, he's a great kid, I just have to pick on him. But the main thing is, as entrepreneurs, we're going to fall, we're going to stumble, and we're going to have people look at us like, you're not Indian because you're succeeding. You need to say, no, we are Indian because we are succeeding. So, on behalf of myself and my family in Palmer, may the Creator bless each and every one of you. Honey Chad, I Pino, Shide, Honey Chuck Snow, Pina, Thank you. Have a great day.